Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. Skipped right over the thingy. Hi, everybody. Okay. So, welcome back. We are continuing with Doki Literature Club, and we actually have Burr and Jason willing to reprise the voices that they were doing last time. Hey, guys. Burr, Zeph. Yes. Ooh, is that... Ooh, my headset, I think, is a little bit turned up. Okay, awesome. That's okay. Hold on, wait. There's no game in this. I don't think they can hear. Okay, I'm going to go over to game. Say things.
Booga booga booga.
That'll do. All right. Okay, so we will be doing our intro over here then. So we will be continuing with Doki Literature Club, which I've been enjoying. Honestly, if it wasn't for these two, I probably would be discontinuing it because there's not much game in it. I mean, I'd still be playing on my own time, but still, it's more fun when I can interact with people and I'm not just sitting there reading dialogue to people and throwing shit out. Hello, Newt.
Also, you'll have to share screens with us so that we can see the dialogue in real time, 'cause otherwise it's not going to work, honey.
That's right. We did that last time. 1 second.
I remember this mistake.
Alright, let me see here. Yep, do not share application audio, because you're already hearing it. Go live! Okay, cool. I think we're good.
I can see.
I'm sorry, that cheerful fucking music. Alright. Actually, hold on. Oh, shit. I just noticed I was looking at the pixels there, and not only is your friend scrubbed out, what she's scrubbed out by is actually the image of the person responsible for her death. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Monica is love. Monica is life.
Monica is only choice! Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? You can't! Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome!
Oh, right, I'm supposed to do that.
That's right.
Awesome.
That's okay. That's okay, Jason.
You're
really sweet, Steven. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we?
Shall we
Go
go
then.
then?
Remember how much
Oh,
fun it is for all three of us to try and do it?
Oh god.
I'll
I'll look for
look
the
into
materials another time.
You're more important.
Oh dear.
Yeah, look, it's best if it's just you two.
That's fine.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Hopefully not literally. I
Dun, dun,
dejectedly
dun.
follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. Okay, that's cool. The little glitch there for a few seconds. And I brought a guest
And I
with
brought
me.
a guest with me. Eh? A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Steven.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
Whoa? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Steven in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club.
Isn't that
great?
Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
I love that.
Sorry.
I did forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Steven?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. And yes, Newt, that is correct. Burr and Zeph are voicing Monica simultaneously for reasons that were initially artistic, but now are like bizarrely thematic with what's going on.
So, we didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Or like being erased from existence.
Well, you know. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
But it makes
school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, yes.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You keep a whole tea set? Oh, pardon me, that's you.
Oh, shit, yeah, it is. You keep a whole...
That's bad.
I almost did it in the girl voice. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So... Oh.
That's me. So, Steven.
Saw his name and he said he's gonna go for it.
So, Steven, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered
Same.
quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly picks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not so much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
I really hope that she washed that finger before wiping it all over the place on the teacup she's going to put in her mouth.
It's her own germs. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
As is contracting hepatitis C. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Because it induces madness.
I like to read it while taking LSD.
Hey, horror.
Oh,
Horror.
what's that?
Yes.
What? Jason, I think this is you.
I said, well, I just...
Oh, okay.
Just.
Yep, yeah.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
I really get into character. Never mind.
That's right, you
We
usually
like
like to write about the
do
cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What gives you that idea?
You
You left a piece of scrap paper
behind
behind
last
us
reading.
reading. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give it back.
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open it up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I can do that.
Insert joke about a centerfold.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you
Share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey,
I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica, which they're doing the whole RCA dog thing.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
For tonight's first topic, make it my deepest psychological weakness.
That way everyone is even. Even Steven?
Even Steven.
Even Stephen.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Steven?
I agree that you just painted a colossal fucking target on your back. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare at me with dejected eyes. Wow, I'm getting the puppy eyes. Each time, though, it loses power, as there will be one less girl.
But I'm sorry, I thought...
Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Steven. The thing is, We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more, festival.
Oh, whoops. One more.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Well, if you're anything like me, you just head to the bathroom, whack one out, and then come back with a clear head. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So why go to the bathroom? Oh god, arrest him! So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Fairly, they back me towards a corner. Gooble gobble, one of us, they repeat.
One of us, one of us.
I love that movie.
I know, it's a great fucking
Oh,
Oh
my goodness. Really? Do you really mean that, Steven?
Yeah, it could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
So much my voice even changed.
Steven, I'm
I'm
so
so
happy. We can become an official club now.
Actually, you know, you can really leverage the voice range as comedy. If you did
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I would be super pissed.
Oh, trust me, you have no idea. I know what's coming up, and I have a plan.
Oh, I love plans.
Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Steven, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. And nobody else. There has never been anyone else. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. One of these 3 and only 3 girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances with 3 girls, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
3.
Oh, I have unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Yes, I would. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to... Oh, hold on. Okay, I couldn't
You're on a
scroll to the
timer.
right and read the rest. No, I clicked because I thought I could drag it to the right because it was, like, cut off. But it would not let me do that. So maybe I have to do each, one. Okay, I'm going for Yuri on this, like I did last time. What's that?
Jason laughed at the word climax. He's a 5-year-old child.
That is incongruent with my vivacious nature.
I am older than 5. I'll have you know I can read.
Hey, I could read at 4, so.
Okay, that's fair. A lot of... Shut up with you and your logic.
Get good, Scrub.
Unrequited. This is gonna get super easy next time when there's only like one chick. Uncanny, heaven sent,
You'd think so.
extraordinary,
Half the time the words just do nothing.
disoriented,
The words,
animation,
they do nothing.
Do words.
intellectual, misfortune, unrestrained, playground, philosophy, determination, and depression.
Hi again, Steven.
Thank you. Glad to see
Glad
you
to
didn't run
see
away.
you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Steven. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when...
Come on, he's like he deserves any slack. Poof, I just showed up. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I'll make sure. Excuse
Whoa.
me, Monica, you're in the way. You're in the way.
You bitch.
Monica,
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Monica, manga. Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat, and then threw it, no clipping through the floor!
I'm sorry, Steven. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
And how? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance, which is the least effective ammunition she could have.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
You're absolutely right. Let me motorboat them titties! Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy.
Oh, that's good too.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
She lost me somewhere about halfway through that sentence. It's not gonna work.
And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Discuss it, air quotes.
Discuss or discuss. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book, and then drop it directly into the wastebasket next to me while maintaining eye contact.
Ew.
That's how you assert
Well,
dominance, you know.
You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
True. Strikes match, drops it into the wastebasket.
Also
Now that
can
everyone-
confirm it's the Tism
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah.
Crap, I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mhm. Oh, her eye is doing a thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
It's
Whoa.
still doing a thing. It's continuing.
It's moving. It's wandering off of her face.
Oh.
Here it goes.
Oh, God.
Bye.
The glitches.
I wanted to reread some of it.
Bye.
Is the book over there, Yuri? Is that why that's happening? Oh, thank God.
For any particular reason.
She really wants to read that goddamn book.
Her
Just
eyes
curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
Just lying.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
The way it's bad.
Just like my dick.
Wow. I love you, Burr. You're amazing.
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
About my dick.
Like I
Is
was
that
saying
so?
something, and I stopped mid-sentence, and I don't remember what I was saying.
I don't know. I don't know what you were saying either.
I'm
'Cause
gonna have
I'm
to watch
not
the
you.
replay.
What's the story about anyway? About my dick.
Well, you see, it's a reverse harem shifter erotica.
Which you actually do read. I love that.
I do.
This stream is getting so horny. I love it. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Is it gradually
He's the
drifting to one
Illuminati.
side?
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Oh, it's a cult thing. I like that too. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood.
Oh, so it's like that one Chuck Tingle novel.
Oh, the Damascus?
Yeah, good book.
Yeah,
Strong
I have it. I
recommend.
haven't read it yet.
No spoilers. It's in the description there.
Yep.
Chuck Tingle writes serious literature?
He does? I know.
I'm only familiar with his bizarre titles.
But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to...
Okay, so the content of this book that she's giving us is more developed than the first run through.
Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
I'll bet you are.
Look, I mean... the book,
The-
I mean.
The more that she speaks, the more I like her.
Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
Yes.
Also, we can get you one of those really neat binders that like attaches there so that you just got the little stumpies, but you keep your arms, and then we get no. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Amputee play?
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Steven?
No, I am. I'm just shocked that you copped to it. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so
Amputee
shy
fetish.
and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story... It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
Which is to say, strapped to a breeding machine without your arms and legs.
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then, suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Quite the opposite.
Well... I guess it's alright then. let you know I have this problem.
You have so many problems. You are so broken. I love it. It's amazing.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole oh fuck.
I
It went by
can't.
so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go to history.
Oh, okay. Actually, yes.
Will it show up? No, it doesn't. The glitch text
Oh,
does
yeah.
not show up. Yeah.
That's right.
Nope, the glitch text does not show up in the
Huh.
history.
Could have sworn it. Yeah, you gotta be fast.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
Hail to the Eidolon of the End. I mean, I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well go... excuse me. I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly
Whatever
retrieved the
the
book
garbage
that I had
can
put into my
fire.
bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used
Are we
to.
talking about a book club or sex?
That is, reading in company with someone.
The answer is yes, Jason. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Hand down the top. Wiggle the fingies.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, which is slowly moving towards the windowsill. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. She is looking at the ceiling, 6 feet away, while
And the
sitting
book.
next to me. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
But you're sitting 5 feet apart.
Sorry. I was just bathing and...
I got you, hold up.
No, it's okay.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. She's Canadian.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Huh. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. It is detached from my wrist, and is currently holding it too far away, so I chase it down and bring it back. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You know, breeding fetish, amputee kind of thing going.
Yes to the breeding fetish, no to the amputee fetish.
I meant the character, not you.
Do you see why she's my favorite? No, I don't relate to this character at all.
Like, look at the expression, too.
Not at all.
Yep.
Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking, the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head.
Yeah, so this is the kind of chick that becomes like a hardcore fucking masochist, you know, like paddles with nails in it and shit. Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. I notice a small puddle spreading out from beneath her as we read about the torture and murder. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
Am I breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. I'm having a heart attack. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Let me! Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Steven?
Steven?
Did something
Something
happen
just
just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything.
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really.
Okay, so I
She's
noticed
tough.
that, like, the cycle is actually accelerating on this second playthrough. Like, normally this conversation was, like, what, 2-3 days deep and us doing poems and stuff?
Mm-hmm. It's because Sayori's not here bringing everything down with her depression.
A little Debbie Downer.
Actually, she was
I
picking
was
things
just-
up.
No, she really just chill.
I
was
was
just
just making
making
sure
sure
that
we
you
didn't
didn't
do
do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes.
No, it's
not
nothing.
really alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first.
I get some lines.
Do you want me to give these to you for now?
No, it's okay.
Steven, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh?
What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Oh, Cinderella.
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're just better off trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid, but...
Knowing you, it probably is. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
So, yeah.
God, I just want to put her in a locker.
She'll fit.
She
I
will.
told you weren't gonna like it.
Oh, sorry. Wrong button.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Right-clicking removes the, thing. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because, yeah, everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Yes, I'm sure that if we analyzed what age group yours is for, that, we found something new leading up to the Dick and Jane primer for challenge readers. But isn't the point of... But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna play with the later bit.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Doesn't work.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
It is so wonderful that your poem intentionally sucked, because if it was an accident, that would just be
That'd be embarrassing for all of us.
awful. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yet.
That's right, I am a menace first and a woman second.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Hard choice.
Yeah.
Decisions. Hi, Steven. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Always.
Listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the... I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to hear your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Steven. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
I won't laugh too.
But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Steven. I was going to ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go from something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why I live the way that I
Mood.
do.
Fucking mood.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. You're not joking. I don't mean like it's a bad thing, though.
I know you don't mean it that way. It just is.
But
Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people.
Same.
she spends so much time in her own head, then it's probably a much more interesting place for her.
Same.
But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly.
Gotcha. Love bomb and she'll put out.
I was about to say same. Ah, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the
Suddenly,
door
the
opens.
Yuri! I'm back.
Back again.
Did I miss anything?
We were just discussing your deep psychological and likely physical scars.
Girl, you need therapy. Not
Really? Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Without you.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No
Need to apologize.
We didn't even notice that you weren't here.
We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you're...
I'm more glad that I can't. Why can't I? Pass
I
that
can't
back.
word. So I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
That is a bit of a weird sentence.
My tongue trips over my eye teeth and I can't see what I'm saying.
All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Because I'm fucking great.
What? That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper, the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
So, what do you think?
It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
You're aware that you're a two-dimensional character and are desperately trying to break free of the bonds of your programming. You poor little monster.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, this is Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on one specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
It's hard, my handwriting sucks.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna get a chance to do that. Hey, and it looks like we've got a new person in chat. Hello.
Hey, Yuri, chat.
Yeah, but it's all glitched out. Sayori, from the hit game Doki Doki Literature Club?
That's right.
Thanks for
She's
joining.
really here.
No problem. Alright. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoughtfully.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell.
And, Sayori, I think you may have found your tribe here.
It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Also super boring.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Oh no, please, dish the tea.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it.
You think about your poems when you write them? Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I flick her back.
Dirty bastard.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting,
What? I wasn't thinking of that at all.
but it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. In fact, I'm functionally illiterate. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I can't understand the words that it makes, but it is very well done.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I am really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Yes, my usual hardcore BDSM fanfic is a little bit difficult to digest. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Steven.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Okay, so was I only glancing over it, or did it take me too long to write? Your story's inconsistent, Yuri. Who are you working for? Answer me!
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
You are such a bright little ray of sunshine. Excuse me just a moment, my own little bright ray of sunshine here. Come on. There we go. Yes, I have a horrible beast.
Aw,
Love her. Subscribe to the channel for her.
Subscribe for the
more
goodest girl.
treats if you do.
Couple baby.
Alright. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
This is nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so
Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
you think so?
Yeah, of course.
Ah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it.
She enjoyed it. Yes, this is now a Hannah stream. Go bury
Subscribe
yourself in
for
some
more,
covers
baby.
or something, please. I love you, but
Like-
you are terribly annoying.
Like and subscribe for Good Girl.
All right, that's it. Pest.
I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Steven.
Ah, me too.
Ah.
You ever get the feeling you're being watched?
I worked retail and was on camera all day, so no.
Hold on. I'm going to hood her like a falcon. There. It's nighttime. Go to sleep. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, Nick says nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
And you should, Natsuki. After reading that poem, you should definitely give up.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. Even Steven did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Your lack of inspiration is noted.
And Steven liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
he lied to you.
Oh, Natsuki suddenly stands up. Fucking music just died on me.
Because there's a fight.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh?
Oh no, it's the
not what I-
jocular music.
That's the music.
You're just...
Just what?
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Steven appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Ladies, I know how we can settle this. I've got a kiddie pool and some jello on standby.
You that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Steven
It was
started showing
me!
up.
Ski. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
We're good practice on
That was
Stop
nice to
taking
hear.
out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Oh!
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch!
Oh, God! Shit's breaking down!
Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point! Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Oh,
Shit.
Excuse me with cutting myself?
forgot about that.
That's getting
What
fucking
is wrong
dark.
with your head?
Yeah, go on! Let Steven hear everything you really think!
You doing okay there, Jason?
Yeah, I'm good. I've got to clear the phlegm out every once in a while.
Sure, he'll be head over heels for you after that.
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there.
Steven! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Like 5. Oh.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh! Hi.
Monica.
I'm scared.
Uh.
Hey, Steven. Why don't we step outside for a little bit?
Let me just shift the text all left.
Okay?
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Hey,
They really
you
shouldn't
have
try to
tried
get you involved.
It's
It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll
We'll
go
just
back
let
inside
Dad
once
work
they're
it
done
out.
yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes.
That.
But I never
have it in me to put my
Put down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs
Gotta
out of the
move.
classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Steven. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Or else. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. Jason.
Sorry. I'm responding to a chat.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Steven. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
All right, folks. So, I will be back in just a quick moment. I need to step away for just a minute. So you guys enjoy some old music here. Sorry, just a second. right, thank you all, everybody. My apologies for that. I got an urgent message from family for something that turned out not to be so very urgent. So, yes, we are back. Burr, Jason, are you with me?
I'm here. Jason's coming back right now.
I am here.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Alrighty. So, I believe we left off with, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Yep.
No, you don't.
You don't have a choice.
You're right, I don't.
Oh, why did it show up on your screen and not? What the fuck?
Because you're not on
Oh.
Discord.
That's why. Pardon me. Second! I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really...
Wow. She
Like
just
that
shut
scene
that
from-
bitch up.
Like the scene from Bruce Almighty at the news center.
Yep.
Is it just me, or are their expressions steadily less happy?
I don't know. Maybe. Could be. That's a very distinctly possibility of a thing that very well could be very much happening. Yeah, could. Maybe. I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't think anyone knows.
You okay there, Jason?
I love this game. I've played it a few times. It gets so meta. Yes, read that. What does it say? That's about what I got.
Ni hoi mi noi noi.
Warm cheeks. Hurt silly. Anime misery. I'm
Actually, anime misery just kind of sums this up perfectly, doesn't it? Now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was veering into a small, tiny animated character voice there for a moment.
Literally tiny.
Yes. It's becoming increasingly obvious. I can ignore it no longer. I am small.
You said the line incorrect.
I don't care. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've heard that line.
another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Well,
That's pretty usual.
Welcome back, Steven. I seem to have lost my head.
hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression,
What expression?
It's the expression.
but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
What's the show?
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that's ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound.
Honestly, with all these glitches, I almost wish that Sarah Silverman was voicing some of this, but
Please don't think we're usually like this.
bitch going full Vanellope von Schweetz.
Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
It's also-
Yuri, I'm happy you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. The other eye was floating in a different direction than usual. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. My opinion had already bottomed out long ago. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Steven, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding guy, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry! What am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Really? Yuri, I guess you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Hey, you didn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
There's Aaron.
Why? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday,
About it.
I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things that I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. Oop, hang on. Got bought.
Please. There was some weird guy over on YouTube writing in Japanese and just posting a shit ton of question marks. I took care of that, so...
I was gonna say, I'm not a mod on the YouTube side, so I can't help with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll probably fix that. Are we good on the bot?
Yes. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Weed, maybe?
eh?
Acid?
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
I know you're doing Claw from Inspector Gadget, but all I can think of is the fucking Sergeant at Arms from Harvester.
God. But
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always kind of afraid of you, secretly hated me or something like that.
Natsuki sounds drunk. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, this just seems to fit better the way I'm trying to read it.
No, please. Artistic expression. Go for it.
oh God, Monica's in the chat.
There it is.
No, not at all.
Is this a new thing? Because I noticed the last couple of games we've been playing, we've had people show up as the characters. Like, is that like a new trend or?
I have no idea, but I'm enjoying it.
Same here.
I don't hate you.
You're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on fire, though.
Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry,
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
Oh, no, you can keep that to yourself. If you need a pad, I'm sure one of the other girls has it.
Right there, I wasn't going to say anything.
To be honest, I
just
kind of
kinda
just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I
I
must
must
not
not
have
heard
heard
it,
it,
since
since
I
I was practicing
practiced
piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more
More than
credit than
I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Steven.
How'd that name sound?
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Haha, don't worry.
I was ignoring it.
I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway.
privately.
I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that
Thank
case,
you.
best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Steven?
Oh, I came out of that.
It's amazing. Natsuki is in the closet. Yuri's out and proud.
Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Yeah, that's the club drugs. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see that you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Hey, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
Deb.
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see, the most logical place for Yuri to be would be at the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking in the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Ah! Whoa!
That's a good job. I'm back.
I'm in. Thanks for waiting patiently. Steven, do you like oolong tea?
Ah, yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees, then slams her palm down on it, screaming like a kettle herself.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course.
The tea is seasoned with my blood.
It shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Oh.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do
All I need is a sharp knife and my own flesh.
when it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Steven. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Steven, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Eh? Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
I try to balance it out with my wrists. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. Not enormous titties.
Boobs at all. No.
Yes,
So
my
That's
posture.
why we should sit on the floor.
Seriously, if I had boobs like yours, Burr, I would never stop playing with them. Fair
It's the
enough.
way to the world.
I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Assume the position.
Jason
Except
just
this
said that.
time- Our bodies are even closer to each other.
Maybe I should start commenting more in the book.
You
I
can.
can't see- I can't see too well.
I've been saying so much shit here on the side.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position
just
that makes
the
it
left
even
boob.
harder to focus. I imagine it to be something like this. Like,
The left boob is the teacup.
I'm very bad at
The
visualizing,
right one
though.
is the...
That's more than a teacup. That's a D cup. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh, no!
Accident? What about on purpose?
We don't have
Meanwhile,
that
Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Intense
Good, she doesn't notice my boner.
Her intense reading expression. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper, spilling boiling tea on my balls. Sorry. I briefly let go of the
Hard-boiled
book
eggs.
to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Yeah, are you sure?
If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. Are you worried your boobs will get fatter? Because I'm okay with that. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg, leaving a red streak through the fabric. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it
And
up
another.
to Yuri.
And
She doesn't even
And
look away
another.
from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Ooh.
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Steven,
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I promised I washed my hand, unlike somebody with their filthy, filthy teacup yesterday. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
Steven,
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Well, this is new.
Steven. My heart won't stop pounding, Steven. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Steven?
Oh, shit. Bitch going for the closet feelies. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me?
Congenital heart defect.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
At your penis. Oh, God. That animation is kinda something.
Ah.
Well, that was...
It's time to share poems.
I can't honestly say that that's the least amount of fun I've had with somebody in a closet, but it was definitely a close second. Who should I show my
Relatable.
poem to first? I'm just gonna get Natsuki out of the way.
Yeah, just as I thought. Even come on. I'm not stupid. Stupid.
See what you do to me?
It's time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing.
Somebody's jealous.
All boys spend lots of time with Yuri. Some of them with Yaoi.
I was just about to.
To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Steven?
For the ass, woman! Haven't you figured that out?
Honestly. I think getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not, like, exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now.
Are you aware that my utter disdain for you is probably what is saving your life?
Please give me away.
Well, fuck you too, Natsuki. I'm gonna show it to the psycho. Well, the other psycho.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Steven, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery.
Gulp.
Yuri visibly swallows. Wiggle, wiggle eyebrows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Steven.
Dude.
Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it.
Yeah, you should probably see a doctor about that.
Well, that's your heart.
Got an arrhythmia, you know.
Yeah. Or maybe, blood loss from your other hobbies.
I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Steven?
You rewound that. It never happened.
Not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed.
Yeah, anemia's a bitch, isn't it?
Well, right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay?
Hey, welcome to the chat, Capital. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a prayer written in regular ink, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky
Look,
of
all his
exploding
dirty
stars.
fingerprints are all over the paper.
Damn that
Ah,
chocolate.
so it is. That's cool. Actually, I don't know that those are fingerprints.
They're probably tea stains.
Yes. T. Let me see here. Sorry, I lost my... Sky of exploding stars. God is proving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times for every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. So, that's probably the weirdest shopping list I've ever read.
What happened?
It doesn't really matter what it's about.
No, I could tell that it didn't matter what it was about when I was reading it.
My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and added it to my
Yes.
shrine.
I did unsavory things with it.
God.
My pen is.
I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it.
That's weird, Yuri. None of my pens have red ink. Where did all this come from?
And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Who should I show my poem to next?
I was just thinking that. I picture her having a shrine like Helga Pataki had of Arnold.
Yes.
Steven, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see.
Yeah, lots of things.
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
Don't we all?
Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Listen, we don't kink shame, okay?
Good job.
It might be like a sexual thing. We don't kink shame! The point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though.
Enabler. That's a funny word.
But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you kept your distance, that would probably be best for her.
This is effectively a restraining order.
While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members.
By erasing them from existence.
But
I
anyway,
have no idea what you're talking about.
you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this one turned out. I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors. The flesh, splendid, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise! It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine,
We need to reboot Monica.
cosine,
Control Alt
tangent,
Delete.
like playing a chalkboard, a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage.
I'm sorry, I'm just envisioning you reading this like in the same cadence as that bitch robot from Futurama.
Sorry, what was that?
He pictured you reading it as if you were Hedonism Bot from Futurama.
Oh,
Basically, your cadence, I was like, it's giving me the hedonism vibes from
alright.
Futurama.
delete her.
Kinds of things, the problems, and the hard
No, nope, that's not Hedonism Bot.
Oh no, that's
Calculon.
Yeah,
okay, that's yep. Getting my robots mixed up.
I don't know. I was
Sorry,
I
I know
breaking
it's
up
kind
the
of
speech.
abstract.
It's all the AI out there. I think
It's fine. All AI's the same. I'm just trying.
that's programmist. The look she gave me.
I'm just trying to. Oh, never mind.
Gotta go. I gotta get the pizza.
I'm gonna continue on for him for a minute because he's going to get the pizza out of the oven.
Oh,
There's
okay,
no-
yeah. Pizza support.
There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Yeah, thank you so fucking much.
You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything?
Please help me. I love this.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Shit. Yeah, why not? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins on the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything.
Papa, can you hear me?
Papa, are you near me? Oh wow,
Okay,
my cursor is now
everyone.
glitching.
Oh. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have
And
something we need to
how?
go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Steven joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
Allow me.
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki. Thank you. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all.
Does Jason appreciate my impression of him doing
Yes.
his impression of Natsuki?
Yes, he said you sounded like Pinocchio from Shrek.
Oh God.
Don't you want to share your passion
With as many people as you can. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do anywhere else.
You mean this voice?
My gumdrop buttons!
Oh, I can nail that one. I'm not.
I know you can. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave.
Ever.
Ever.
I know you
I feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Steven?
Ah.
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Steven to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here join the club with other people in mind? Excuse me. We never even talked until Steven joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home.
Actually,
Hello,
her getting
Mr.
beaten up by her dad totally explains a lot. Like she's had a bunch of cranial trauma.
Oh, did I miss that part?
Yeah. It's okay.
No, I just made it up, actually, just now.
Fuck! Steven is passionate about literature in the first place.
Hey, Lumper, I've got my very good friends doing amateur voice acting for this visual novel that we've got. So, you don't need an explanation. Just roll with it. Just roll with it, man.
And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're just puzzling it all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Steven want to go more members too, right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, day saved!
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. What's wrong with that?
mean,
Why
that's
did
what
I
the
think
club
that
is.
everyone
Here
here
it's
saw it the same way I did?
Again.
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Steven, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it, titties?
Titties.
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Well, there's 6 of them staring right at me.
In fact,
If I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her
I was
desk.
kind of.
What's the point of all this anyway?
What
What if starting this club was a mistake? Delete everything!
Alt F4.
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? Spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, that is like the definition of a club, so I don't know what the fuck Monica is on her fucking...
Basically, yeah.
And now Monica was taken away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Steven. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
We never have friends like when we're 12, but does
Things were
anyone...
nice.
I'm sorry, I'm paraphrasing Stand By Me. I can't remember the full line.
Great
Natsuki.
movie.
Yeah, it really is. Actually, he's got another drama film coming out, Life of Chuck, with Tom Hiddleston in the lead.
Oh.
So, yeah. Later this year. Accepts a large bag of money from other people.
Not sponsored.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. Here, you guys, I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Oh my god, she's the female Eric Cartman.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of this classroom. I do what I want!
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know.
Can I touch your boobs?
Sure. Kind of indifferent, I guess.
I about to spit.
Oh!
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president.
President
It's
of
not right
Vice.
for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Fuck, Yuri! Oh!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club.
Like I said, bitch, you need your fucking blood pressure checked.
Actually, can you go back to that other thing, like where her eye just started bleeding?
I don't
No.
think you can.
There's no... They appear to have disabled the back feature. Normally that is something that is available on programs designed in RenP, but it seems that they made a very deliberate design choice to omit certain things from your chat history and
Yeah.
your
But they're
ability
good.
to step backwards, which is a good thing in this type of game, I believe.
But what about you, Steven? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. An awesome foursome with me and the 3 of you. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. Please, allow me to check. That's
the real
quality.
literature club was the orgy we had along the way.
This is a great A, Nate.
That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too.
Oh god, her eye's bleeding.
Yep.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry about that. stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while.
Dab.
Getting blood on your shirt.
Dab.
So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
All right. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. And I love how he's just not acknowledging this at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. Eh?
Uh,
I know things were a little awkward yesterday.
A small fountain of blood spouts from Yuri's eye, painting Monica steadily as they talk, like in that one fucking
Don Hertzfeld.
Like in
Don
Rejected.
Hertzfeld cartoon. Oh, oh, God.
But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president.
And also a wonderful friend.
Okay. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah.
Me too.
Let's
So
all
I'll
go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
And like none of this ever.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Stephen? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Stephen before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica.
Actually, it makes sense that her eye is bleeding. It's the same one that was, like, experiencing some continental drift the other day.
She has a condition. We don't talk about it.
It's called glaucoma. It can happen to anyone.
In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew.
Things
have been a bit hectic
here
today,
lately,
haven't they? Steven, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president.
Background starting to do some fading.
And I really do care about you, you know? You're my favorite.
I don't like
Seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are really real people here. You know what I mean?
Jelly bean.
But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird.
Nothing fourth wall lay and all that.
There are just some things I've been hoping to talk with about you.
Dick!
Things I know only you can understand.
If I give her a dicking down, will the terrors stop?
No, they never
Oh,
stop.
God!
Oh, no, wait, no, stop it.
No, the
wait.
scene! It's ending before I'm ready!
Alright, I'm using this opportunity to eat some pizza.
Go for it. Oh, shit. From under the bottom of the screen, I think I saw Monica's head just pop up. Oh, fuck it. It's reading 111,111 out of 20. Oh, I see. It adds a single value every time I select one. Yeah, some of these are definitely causing Monica to hop up from off screen for like half a second.
Oops. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Have you eaten? You can take a breath. I can.
Yes, I ate a little bit of piece pizza. We're good.
Okay, cool. Because if you do need to break and like actually eat, then I'm fine picking up.
Oh no, it's fine. I've been waiting for you.
Alternatively, I could, and I'll get really creative with the voice.
Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! I told you not to! She really let it go.
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about?
That was perfectly done.
You said I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing.
You typically the sharp point of a knife.
Well, you know. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately.
Oh, we're gonna...
Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about edging, okay.
It's not like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
But Steven just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Passion.
It
It motivates me to work hard for the festival and,
Wait, hold on. The theme in the background is primarily piano. Oh god,
Yeah.
is that her eternally playing the theme? That is unsettling. Oh, med time.
I was just gonna say take a pill.
See, kids, this is what you have to do, otherwise you wind up like these girls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. You guys are the ones who are kind of weird. Yeah.
What, you mean like the eye vessel exploding chick?
I don't glitch out. My eyeball doesn't do freaky shit, and I didn't do the permanent game over.
Right.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot to pay attention.
Ski. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us with the festival,
We'll agree not to kick you out.
then I'll buy you a new manga.
You have my attention. Sorry, that was just really funny. Look, something I'm thinking about yesterday. It's a little more hostile than I meant to be, and I guess I really felt threatened or something, but, you know, I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time.
Agreed.
Look at my grumpy face, but more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. You guys need my awesomeness because I'm a pro, you know. So I'm going to help too, and we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
I'm just waiting for her to pop back up, completely glitched out, everybody to acknowledge it and just be utterly fucking horrified.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
wonderful.
wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki.
Let's find out.
Anyway, Steven, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Steven is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose.
I
It was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I am so not mad right now that I'm actually super happy for you. I am just brimming with joy.
I'm not mad. I'm just fucking livid.
Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
We've been here before.
Oh
Can you
God!
hold this for
Holy
a
shit!
second?
Shit, guys, look at the background. It's
Oh,
Sayori.
Oh,
I didn't know.
It's the image from when she hanged herself in the
I've
fucking
never seen that
bedroom.
before. I've never noticed it
I've
before.
never noticed that. Holy crap.
Fuck.
Shit.
That's
Good
dark.
eye. Good fucking eye.
Yeah, I'm really like at those like see what changed between scenes thing. I like pick up on background shit super fast. Oh God. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
This is the same scene from the previous day. She walks
It
past me and
sure
sets the kettle
is.
down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have
Hey,
the water
may I
pitcher?
have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Well, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
Are we doing this again?
Yes. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? Oh, shit. Okay, I see what's going on here. And we're just... Yeah, I'm 99% sure that Monica was pissed that she was spending time with me, so she reset time to the cutting incident. And rather than just letting me witness it and then bringing it up to, like, push me away, she's probably gonna, like, go full on through to the conclusion.
Are you so sure?
Yeah, reasonably
Well,
so.
read it and see.
The most logical place for Yuri to be would be at the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Not again.
What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air in through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
And rewind again.
Huh. Oh!
Could you read that? I didn't get that.
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is.
Heart palpitations.
But every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy.
Told you.
Like it's gonna rip out of my chest.
That may actually happen.
It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things.
Sexy things?
I don't know why it's happening. Steven, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around.
Is it your pocket knife?
I'm not crazy, right?
She says with the craziest fucking eyes I've
Crazy
seen in a long time.
Please tell me I'm not.
Please tell me I'm not crazy.
I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah,
Oh,
I just want to stay here, just the two of us. We
oh.
can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time.
And there's a small overlay of, I think it might be Monica, might be Sayori. Like, if you look at her face, you'll see like an eyeball, like right where her nose is.
And the other eye is in her bang.
Nobody
Yeah.
to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat.
Wait, what?
That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime?
And I will show you
Nothing
all
to-
of my knives. Oh,
I
wow.
can show
that's
you my
right.
collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody.
God.
Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Steven.
Honestly, I absolutely fucking love this because while it does have sort of a fucked up supernatural angle, it actually does have an okay, like, treatment of, like, severe mental illness that's been, like, hiding under the surface, you know?
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club.
Oh shit, bitch. That was the wrong thing to say. She's listening.
There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore.
But I like her slimy tongue.
Not to mention the other pathetic child.
Bonus points for the little slurp there. Burr.
Thank you. We can walk home together every day after school and read together. Eat together. Sleep together.
Yay! This is kind of why I joined, maybe?
Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. I almost couldn't read it because Monica's fucking ass is in the way.
Her fat ass.
Will you do that with me, Steven?
We don't
Well,
know.
You're gonna start talking like you're.
Who
like,
should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna pick Yuri,
Yeah.
just because it's gonna piss Monica off.
I like smile entities emoji there.
Hello,
Emoticon.
smile.
Yes, I know, the little blep.
Yep, yep.
Finally!
Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. Steven, I want to take this home and put it on my fridge.
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Steven. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die.
could and will.
Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right?
Really, it isn't.
It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I'm gonna masturbate to it later.
Why wait?
I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over
Nailed
and
it.
over.
Wow!
Nailed
Fucking aced
it.
it.
Nailed it.
I mean...
I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
Oh, actually, this is the type of girl I tend to date,
Alright.
so...
This is my kid.
By which I don't mean high schoolers, so please keep your mind out of the gutter, people.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Read it now!
Read it! And
Subconscious Aquarian Theoretical Cynocerclopento Overpax Quarries Lottery Closer Dewdrop.
Like, those are actually words.
Oh.
Do you like it?
Difficult to read.
And I love that they have put actual human eyes inside of her
Yep.
weird anime face. That
Do you
is...
like it?
Actually, I think it's the best thing you've written so far, and I wish I was being a liar about that fact.
I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent.
From which part?
Yes.
See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
You definitely have the most thoughts of anyone in the club.
Huh? I think I'm gonna vomit.
Blarg.
Definitely reminds me of the girls I date. Let's show it to Natsuki!
I'm gonna give you that. Cause I'm gonna eat some more.
I'm sorry, I love the little side conversation when she was just talking about I'm gonna give you that so I can eat some more. I love it.
She's gonna eat.
What? You gave your poem to Yuri already? Gross. What is with you two, huh? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I gotta do this, but unfortunately, I don't got much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can just go away.
I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, it's really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I am really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Wow. okay, like this has some fucking clever storytelling in it, and I'm impressed. Honestly, this is the kind of thing that makes me think, oh shit, one of these days I hope I can do something as good as this.
You're welcome.
Oh, never
Well, I
mind.
love
She
this game.
knows.
I changed my
my
mind. I ignore everything you just read. There's no
You know, fuck it.
There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Steven? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you are. Just think of Monica from now on.
Yeah, I'm starting to get some real Tomy vibes out of this.
Just Monica.
Going kind of
Just
plankton on this, aren't we?
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
Monica.
Just Monica. Just Monica.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. We're done. Good game, guys. Bye.
Oh, game's over.
Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, I guess
Just
there's
Monica.
just Monica. Don't say I didn't. Oh, that's right. It's you guys.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Steven.
Oh.
Should we do like the twins for this? Don't say I didn't warn you,
I
Steven.
mean, we could do that.
Yes. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message.
I lived through the 90s. I've seen this jump scare a million times.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Aw.
Aw.
That's nice. I guess that's all I had to say.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Okay, for a second I thought it was going to be like other Monicas, like the other characters were just like replaced with Monica.
There can be only one manga.
I've been made so weird today. Look, even Yuri is immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking.
Cupcakes.
Yeah, that.
Glad
Then we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
I love how she gets like steadily more like unwilling to even play along with the fucking narrative that they matter.
Yep, the longer it goes on, she's like, I don't give a shit. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice... There,
Mood lighting.
see?
There, see? Mood lighting.
That's a
That's a
great
great
idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Steven?
He'll be doing me.
Steven is gonna help me.
I was right.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry,
Sorry,
but
that's
that's
just
just how it
how it
is.
What happened? What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes?
Yeah,
Please.
like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Steven around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey! I didn't even do anything!
No shit.
Okay, so why don't you let Steven decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
I'm just erasing you from existence and exacerbating your psychiatric problems until you destroy yourself. By the way, the picture of Sayori hanging is back.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Steven make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine.
Fine.
Dude, Steven, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth!
You shut
For God's
your
sake.
whore mouths.
This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
I'm a little scared.
You should be.
I know that won't help me at all.
Who knows? Maybe it could. No. Who are you gonna help?
Oh God! This is not me moving it. This is the game.
There it
It
is,
won't let
there
me
it
pick
is.
anything else.
If you're quick, you're good. You
Shut
might
up.
be able to click one of the other ones.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Push!
It won't let me.
What?
I'm hitting it, but it's not letting me. Oh God! I tried it a few times. Okay, I will go with. Oh, so many options. Oh, so many. I'm gonna go with Monica, I think, because I like her the best. And she would never hurt me. Yay! You picked me!
Hey, we can meet at your house this weekend.
Bitch. This bitch.
I promise it'll be fun.
This bitch.
Is Sunday okay with you?
Is Sunday okay with you?
Natsuki swears as much as I do. Jesus.
This isn't fair at all!
It
It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Steven for yourself?
Look, I'm just gonna whip it out, okay? Whoever wants my hog can come get it.
What a shameful thing to do.
I know.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable?
I'm not the one who rewrote reality.
Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are.
She says
Pulling Steven
sanely.
away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others.
I love her completely sane facial expression.
Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself?
Bam!
Wow. And I love Natsuki's oh shit, bitch went there face. I know it's probably incidental.
It would be beneficial to your mental health.
God.
Frozen expressions.
Yeah. Fucking.
Yuri, you kind of started to scare me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think
think
she
she
wants
wants
us
us
around
around.
right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him.
Yes, I have definitely dated this woman before.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy at all. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Steven. Yuri's really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally.
Oh, and headphones picking up the sounds of crackling insanity.
Finally! This is really all I wanted. Steven, there's no need to... Don't listen to her. Just come by my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there?
I'm pretty sure Monica switched her code around, but yeah.
But you know what? I don't care anymore.
Oh, she's that level of crazy.
I've never felt this good my whole life.
It's called mania.
Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
feel like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you.
Technically, if you breathe the same air as me, you will die from carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Steven. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you.
Emphasis on madly.
It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name.
Here, let me let some out, and you can listen to it.
I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Steven, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you.
Oh,
I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you.
please don't.
I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect?
Now should probably not be the time to mention that I'm poly, so
Tell me, Steven. Tell me you want to be my lover.
look, if you want to be my lover,
be
you
my
have got to
lover.
get with my friends.
Gotta get with my, gotta get with my friends. Do you accept my confession?
Good luck on this choice. Choose. Let's see. Choose wisely.
Yep. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's Love Knife. Return of the Love Knife.
And sleep.
And sleep.
Well, I mean, she's still warm and has one unpunctured titty.
fucking Christ!
I'm bad. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry.
God, I've never met someone more horny. Not even me.
Actually, I'm not actually that horny. I just like saying fucked up
I
shit. Thank you.
I'm with
Thank
you on that one.
So let me just tuck her into my gym bag here. Christ. Wow, she's got a lot to say for a dead bitch.
Well, you know,
Yep, Aya Cthulhu Fatan, got it.
she talks when she's nervous, and that continues on into death.
I'm gonna save you some time here. This is one of those few times where I'm even gonna say you can just probably hit auto on the chat. This goes on like this for a long, long time. Or just be patient. You
I'm
know,
gonna stick with it. Actually,
Okay,
the skip
that part-
button is making itself available.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you can skip dialogue or auto play or whatever.
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
auto would do the same thing without me clicking, since this stuff appears pretty quickly.
I wonder if skip would just. I feel like skip might go to the very end.
It
Where
wouldn't.
auto is just gonna play.
Skip
wouldn't.
runs through it all at fast forward. Auto
Okay.
just causes the next sequence of words to come up as soon as this one has finished its string. Like here,
God,
let me
it's been a long time since I
auto.
played.
See, it gets to the end of the string.
But I think when I watched you play it originally, we were still living at the old house. So that was
Sure.
over 5 years ago.
It's been a long
Yeah.
time. Over 5 years.
It gives it like a second or two on screen so that you can read the whole thing. I'm gonna go ahead and hit skip.
But yeah, the skip is the one. You're
Oh
gonna-
my fucking ass.
Like I said, I wasn't joking when I said this goes on for a very long fucking time.
Like, apparently sundown and sunset, judging by the lighting changes.
No, honey. The whole weekend. You are spending the entire weekend doing this.
Well, I did promise I'd spend the weekend with her.
You sure
Very
did.
good.
Way to keep a
So
promise,
that's 2
bro.
days. So I guess that was Saturday, just then, Sunday.
It's done then.
Oh, she's getting a little bit milky there.
So, if she killed herself,
The
but
blood's
you
already
don't
dark.
tell anybody and you just keep her at the school all weekend, is it still a crime?
The blood's all blackened already. Cheeks are
Failure
starting
to...
sink in.
I mean, I guess it's technically littering.
Oh, there we go.
All right, it's festival time. Oh wait, that was yours.
I got this. Sorry,
Jason.
yep. I was clearing my throat out.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
go. You go. Please, please.
Wow. You here for me? I gotta go home.
Loud scream. I'm not gonna do that in the house. I have roommates.
Oh, wow.
Run
She
with-
just fucking chunked right on camera. Natsuki runs away.
I'm here. Steven, did something happen?
Natsuki
Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh.
Oh dear.
That's a shame.
Wait,
What,
were
you were the entire weekend, Steven? Oh,
Oh jeez,
jeez.
that's so Minnesota.
Great. Now I have to erase your memory because you're traumatized.
Just Men in Black style.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't realize the script was broken that badly.
Badly.
I'm super sorry.
Okay, is this going to be me when I start programming my own games?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It must have been pretty,
Pretty boring.
Nah, I got a pro tip from somebody that said skip all this shit.
Oh,
I'll
Take it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
We're gonna...
Just gonna remove Yuri out of the game. It's fine.
Here we go.
And there's
All better.
Yanowski!
There we go. I'm almost done. Hang on.
Are we...
Just wanna have.
So I do have a question here. For those who have seen this before, it's getting to the point where it's like getting closer to the time when I would normally end the stream. Is there enough of the game left for me to have another session out of it, or am I getting pretty close to the finale? Because with all the other characters removed, I can't picture this going on too crazy much longer.
There's still
There's-
quite a bit left.
There's still some
Really?
meta bullshit you gotta get
Yeah.
through.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Oh yeah, no, this game.
This is
It's a lot
impressive.
more than meets the eye.
Oh yeah, I
There's a
was
lot
starting
to
to
it.
think that. Okay,
This
so
game
continue.
exists outside the game. I'll
Alright.
say that.
I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from Stray and takes a cup.
Seriously,
these
these
are
are the
the
best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to.
You know,
No,
when
before they
it's
stopped existing and everything. But anyway,
we
we shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Da, 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 da. Can you hear me?
There's no more user interface.
Is it
Is it
working?
working?
Hey, there you are.
We have a lot of lights.
Yep.
Okay, so
Actually, this might be a good.
oh,
Yeah.
There's
So
no point in
when
saving
you,
anymore.
when
Don't
you-
worry. I'm not going anywhere.
yep, when you exit the game and restart, this is where you will progress from again. You will begin here.
oh, okay. So I can actually leave, and it will not like lose everything.
I am 99% certain.
Maybe double check on that before you make claims about it.
It won't let you save. So
Yeah.
at this point, Well-
Hey, there you are.
Okay, I'm gonna progress a little bit, and hopefully it will let me make a save. Because, like I said, I want to save something for next session here. So
Yes,
if
yes.
one of you or somebody could do some research real quick and let me know if it's safe to exit the game, I would appreciate that.
I got you. Let me pull up my copy of Doki Doki. Do the necessary things that I have to do that will only take a very short amount of time anyway to get myself to this point and verify. Give me a moment.
Sweet. Burr, would you be so good?
Oh, to read?
Dialogue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, there you are. Hi again, Steven. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, haha. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him.
Well, that's downright fucking bone chilling.
I'm talking to you, Steven. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you.
Yeah, it seems weird that you'd want to get into a relationship with me, but
In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl.
sometimes I ask myself.
Or in my case, neither. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right?
Getting that impression.
Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself.
Ugh, God, always with these people, right?
I hate when that happens. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore.
Well, except in that one picture that pops up as an artifact sometimes.
Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game.
This is definitely going to be me trying to program something.
But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Steven?
I mean, it's kind of a slice of life dating sim, or at least it was before you really took a shit in the code, so...
All the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Steven. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing.
Which is?
It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world.
I don't really understand that. Oh shit, you were right.
In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will.
What do you think my life is like, huh? Damn, we actually are compatible.
And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Steven. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful.
Aw, that's the nicest thing. Well, okay. That's not true. Burr and Jason say nice things. My boss says nice things. That one chick
You are
that I bang
wonderful.
sometimes on the weekend says nice things. Kidding. Or am I? Anyway.
You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Well, she's a flat earther.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Run.
great. Well, she's from the internet, so...
Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me.
Also, she is 2D, so...
It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Steven.
Well, I tried to, but now you won't let me save.
I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others,
I wonder how many people just delete the game at this point.
how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you?
Actually, I remember that it was in fact the case. The value you close it, come back, it comes back.
Okay. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game,
Pretty much.
and I knew you would get over it.
Thanks to many weeks of talking with my therapist.
So that being said, Steven, I have a confession to make.
Fudanari, Fudanari, Fudanari. Oh,
I mean, maybe. You don't ever get that far.
it's
I'm
Japan.
in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile.
Well, you deleted everything else, so...
Will you make me smile like this every day from now on?
Finger in one corner of the mouth. Finger in the other corner of the mouth.
Steven, will you go out with me?
I would, but I don't think there's any real out to go to at this point. Oh!
I mean, you're kind of in space.
I
in the
mean...
void. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Steven.
I mean, pretty much literally. I mean, with us being the only two sentient beings in this cosmic hellverse you've created.
The funny part is, I mean that literally.
See?
There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Steven.
Aw, so she was playing the game and I was her romance choice.
The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory.
Oh, shit.
That's a hint, by the way.
Yeah.
It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence at the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things don't go my way.
Yeah, he says, slowly reaching over to click on the File Explorer.
I'm gonna say something real quick.
Yeah.
Make sure you do it while the game is open.
Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Do 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 do.
I wish I had a kazoo version of that.
God.
Monica, 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 Monica.
Onic.
Okay, hold on, I'm looking up the files. Doki, Doki! Plus...
See, I can help you. I can tell you how to find it super easy and super fast.
Yes,
Go into your Steam, go to your library, right-click the game properties.
I don't have this on
Then you
Steam,
can-
I got it from Epic.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Jason has the Steam version.
Yeah, it would be super easy on Steam. Hold on.
Actually, I'd say find the folder of the.
Oh yeah, I'm doing poetry. Please. I'm sorry, what am I looking for?
Who did you say that you got this from? Not Steam, but someone else.
Epic.
Epic. Look for the Epic folder
Okay, Epic Games.
because.
Games. Right, Epic. Actually, I've got stuff kind of scattered across like 3 hard drives because...
Oh no.
Well, say if you remember where you had.
This would be probably on drives D or E. Oh, hold on. Shaders, fuck no, this is just for the Epic Games program itself.
Well.
No, lit shaders, not literature. Hold on. Ah, there we are. I found it. It was on
Hooray.
E-Drive.
All right, here we go.
All right. Mono bleeding.
I'd say finish the poetry thing first.
Yeah, I'm just looking here for the appropriate folder for characters.
So I was gonna mention, if you continue on with the poetry part first, you can keep digging afterwards because you'll be basically stuck.
You will be there until you decide not to be, basically. But every 10 or 20 minutes or so, she'll start talking again.
Mm-hmm. Hi again, Steven. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. I'm just falling more and more in love with you.
Happy and pen in hand, I find my strength. Wait, is it the same pen that Yuri had? Because I hope you washed that off first. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love, together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I always put my heart in the poems I write.
No, you were doing that from the first poem. Wow, they just wrote a lot of... Wait, what?
Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved.
Like, you could have done that, but you didn't. Oh my god, I love you. Thank you.
Thank you for not killing me out of existence.
Thank you for not destroying me after.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. This, by the way. Yes, it's also the game is also aware if you're streaming.
Yep.
I too get self-conscious when I'm on camera.
I can do a few things. Look at this. You can zoom in.
Too close, too close, too close! I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all.
Oh, God! Fucking
Did I scare you?
bitch.
You're so cute. Anyway, Steven, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding.
They wrote a lot of fucking dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
This is, like I said, this is a
Time, let us stare into each other's eyes for all of eternity.
Monica. There's the L's.
I'm gonna eat some more pizza.
Is it Monica.cy?
No.
Hold on.
Would you like hint at this time, or would you like to continue figuring things out?
Did you know I'm on Twitter? I can believe that. You are totally a fucking Elon Musk following.
He's been a Nazi the whole time!
Yeah, Monica.cy is the only file with Monica in it.
No, you should, in your Doki Doki Literature Club folder, there should be a characters folder. There should only be one file in there. It should be monica.chr. Unless it is there only one character in there for that?
No?
Because that might just be the... Okay, because if there's multiple characters in there, then, well, there should only be Monica, because she did, in fact, delete the other characters. They are actually deleted files.
Okay, I've got managed, I've got plugins, I've got resources, I've got streaming assets.
Hold on. Let's see. Doki Doki Literature Club folder. Yeah. The Doki Doki Literature Club folder. I get to characters, DDLC app, game, lib, and whatever Rimpy is. But it's in the characters folder.
Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Maybe it's different on Epic.
On Epic. It is possible.
Or maybe because mine's Literature Club Plus.
Oh, wait. You know what? That might be it. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm looking that up right now.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay, players of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus may have more issues deleting Monica than in the original version of the game. How to delete Plus on PC. Pretty straightforward. Go through the process of creating a perfect poem for Monica. Reach the scene where you have the option to delete her. Simply save and exit the game.
Oh, lame. Okay, so
It's the Game Boy version.
according to Reddit, so the character folder only exists in the original non-plus version. You can access the in-game file Explorer by booting up DDLC Plus, and then on the main menu, instead of clicking DDLC, click Files.
That's what I was.
Then go from there.
Yeah. Okay. It's in the internal. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't realize that's the version you were playing. My bad.
Yeah. Actually, it appears that they translated this from Ren'Py to Unity at some point.
Ah.
Yeah, so it was originally just a standalone free game, and then it eventually got ported to the Switch, and it also got ported elsewhere. And
Yeah.
that's what the Plus version is.
Well, this leaves me as the last person in the universe.
So typically by this point, you would then go back to
Yeah, the game.
the actual game, and then, well,
We'll see.
things happen.
Yep.
So this is what would, yep.
You don't have to read this. In fact, it works better if it's a bit silent.
All I can picture is Chuckles. What is happening to me?
Enjoy unbeing, bitch.
Help me!
I loved you so much that I had to remove you from the state of being.
You did this to me!
Well, technically, you shouldn't be enough here to say this, so...
Well, you still have RAM temporary files. But those are being cleared out too. Yeah. Yeah, everyone, only because there was one person to do it with, that's all.
Can you look me in the eye and tell me that you're happy now?
Wow. Just had to
Yeah,
hurt
she's
my
kind of a-
feelings.
Just kind of a bit.
She is kind of a bitch.
Bit of a bitch. Not gonna lie.
But we're almost done.
You were programmed, whore.
Oh yeah.
Also, the reason this game has such
Part of your
good...
world. Sorry.
The reason this game has such good replay value is because you were mostly going after Yuri, so you got a lot of her stuff unlocked, but if you go after Natsuki, there's a whole
Different
other bunch of stuff
story.
that goes on.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you can also go after Sayori.
I'm guessing
There are
Sayori.
scenes for her.
I'm guessing Sayori's the first one to die, no matter what, though.
Oh yeah, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
no, hers is at this point. Yeah, so hers and Yuri's, their deaths are inevitable, and there's nothing you can do about it. But how you get there and
Yeah.
what you do and say, that's where it's different.
Hang on, I have to find the meme.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I know.
That's one of them, but that's not the one I'm looking for.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I should probably close the files before I fuck something up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Alright, for those of you that are in the Discord server, I'm posting some memes that I really, really love regarding this game that are really fucked up but very funny.
Dark sense of humor ahead.
Go for it. Doki, Doki. Why do I feel like this is a trick?
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, yes, but no, but hey, look who's not there.
Yeah, I'm not sure I trust it.
She decided she was better off without being there. She decided the game was better off without her. Anyway, now this is the point where you could close the game for the night and whatnot, and then come back later to either do more on screen or off screen. You know, it's your choice. Oh dear, Bert, what the fuck? God damn it.
I said they were fucked up. I didn't say that they weren't.
You did say they were messed up.
Okay. I'll get in just a little ways, just so I can have a saved game.
Okay.
One sentence is all it took. Hey, look, there's the other save file. Nope, it's not autosave. Just kidding.
That's an autosave. It's all good.
It is an ordinary school day, just like any other.
Let's take a look here. Pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got some shit to unlock, friend. There's also like with the original version on Steam that I have, there's like hidden shit you can go digging around for in the game by doing certain things. Like once you get everything back to like square one playability, you can go in and just start deleting characters and shit sometimes, and it will actually change how shit happens. Like before you do anything.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many Easter eggs.
Oh god.
Like,
there's so many
they
Easter eggs.
clearly put, like, a shit ton of thought into this.
That should do. Number 7. Yeah, no, like I said, I absolutely love this game. This game is oh, Doki Doki is not Okie Doki.
Oh, God. And stories.
Did you enjoy this?
So far, yes. So, quick question. I know that you're saying there's a bunch of unlockables and stuff. But is there more to the main story, so to speak?
On two
You could-
fronts.
just a yes
at
or
this
no?
point, it's mostly yes. On two fronts, nothing major really. It's just going to date Sayori or Natsuki instead of Yuri. That's really it.
Okay,
You'll
so
have,
so it's like
two different
so it's like a regular dating sim now.
at this point. Yeah. So
There's
basically,
fucked up shit will still happen though.
yeah, all the other shit's still going to happen, but you can instead of going after Yuri and eating chocolate with a book, you can get with Natsuki and do those cupcakes or something, or Sayori, and I don't remember what she did. But anyway,
Okay.
you'll get like a couple of scenes with those two as well. You
Okay,
just don't
but
get it with Hanukkah.
you did say that fucked up shit happens. Like, is there like an actual ending for the other games, or does it like just fuck
No,
up? at a
it's
certain...
The standard fucked up shit we've already seen.
But just with different characters and different
Not-
fucked up things.
Not well, kind of a little bit.
That's
Actually,
kind of fucking grim.
there are some things that do happen in the. Especially if you do go after Natsuki, like there's a point where she charges the screen. I'm not going to give any more context than that.
No, that's okay. That's cool. But I'm just making sure, like, for the purposes of streaming, though. Like,
Oh,
I
don't
think for
necessarily-
streaming,
Streaming,
you're
you're
good. You
You're-
finish the game.
You're done. You're
You're
done
good.
with the game for streaming.
That was
Sorry,
actually really good, really clever. I mean, I'm aware that there's like a lot of other shit that you can do with the game. And I guess, if I want to go through the full experience, I can probably just, delete the whole game and then reinstall it. But yeah, no, that was some clever fucking programming.
It was a lot of fun for us too, so thank you for inviting us to help with the voices.
You are absolutely welcome. Anyway, that was our playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you all for coming, and thank you, Burr, Zeph/Jason. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for doing those voices, helping out. It's always wonderful to have you guys actually able to participate. Because, hey, I love spending time with you guys. Love you both. And I will see everybody